Maintaining your class portfolio is actually relatively simple. It just takes a little bit of practice. So, whenever you log on to Google or Gmail, you should usually see a little grid with nine dots in the corner. You can go ahead and press on it and then press Sites. Okay, and it'll lead you to all the Google sites you have access to. Now, I have a lot, but I'm actually going to go to the one that says Miss Ellis Portfolio, which you should have a portfolio by now that says your first name and then your portfolio. You can even change it to say like Miss Ellis, well, not Miss Ellis, but your name, CS Portfolio, because ideally you'll be using this for years to come. You're going to go ahead and go to your portfolio here, and I've gone ahead and I've changed the background a little bit to make it like my own background here. I found this on the web. I use a website called Pixabay, which has all these like free copyright, free public domain pictures that you can use without any concern of using violating anybody's copyright. These are all images that you can use here for free. So I like to use this website to get my pictures. So I go here and I can change the front page title. So I can go ahead and just say home page or something like that. Okay, so I've changed it. This is still my portfolio. I've got a little about me section that talks a little bit about who I am as a teacher. I'm sure certainly can add other things, but this is the basics here. Now, this is the big thing here. Now, along the side here, you should see a bunch of different options. Themes. You can change the theme. We won't go into that now because I'm just going to teach you the very basics. You can change pages, and that's the biggest thing. Right here, you should see something that says home. Some of you might see something that says intro to CS right underneath. That's fine. You'll go ahead and click on that. Otherwise, you're going to click on this little arrow and then press intro to CS. In the future, you'll have one for Python graphics and then perhaps one also for AP computer science principles. So this is my portfolio so far. I've got my hot cocoa mug, I've got the boys and men choir, I've got the messy mustard, and I've got my countdown timer. For each single one of these, I want to go ahead and make sure that I talk about basically what was my inspiration for the project, what are some tools that I used in order to complete the project, and maybe anything that was tricky about the project or my favorite part. Now, if I wanted to add in a new row, I can go ahead and press Insert, and then I can highlight the last row here so that it inserts right underneath the last row. And then I can just go ahead and press this little button here, and it'll open up a new button. I'm going to go ahead and add in my ice cream game. And later on, I'll add this description. Write description later. Okay. And then what I need to do here is go ahead and find the picture for my ice cream game. So I'm going to go ahead and click on my portfolio. It used to be a Google Slides, but now I'm upgrading to make it a website. I can go ahead and copy this, or I can just go ahead and press save. Okay, I can copy this, and then I could go here. Oops, got lots of different tabs open, but I can go here, and then I can press paste. And there we go. Notice here that my picture appeared slightly below here. If that happens, I can literally just drag and drop on that plus side here. Okay, and if I click on the picture and just drag it a little bit, I can make it look a little bit more like what I want it to look like. There we go. Perfect. I can drag these buttons here to make the picture slightly bigger. Just keep in mind that it's going to automatically crop the photo, so it's not going to be exactly the way you want. You have different options here as well. You could use, for instance, this button here, which will create two pictures, and then you can add the description. Just keep in mind that you really want to make sure that you have an entry for all of your major projects in this class, okay? Once I'm done with my edits, I'm going to go ahead and press publish. Okay, this currently is my website address, but I'm going to go ahead and what I want you all to do here is just go ahead and put your first name, last initial. So for, let's say your name was Daniel Adams here, you would say, do first initial, last name. So I would say D Adams. Okay, and then you can put the year as well, because there might be other people with the same similar first name, last name scheme. So you could say D Adams, and then you can say 2022. Okay. And then there you go. And you're going to publish your website here. Now, obviously, I'm not going to write exactly that because that's not my name. So I'm going to say, for me, I'm going to make it J Ellis 2022. And then I'm going to press publish. Perfect. Now my website is well and able for everybody to see. I can go ahead and share my link with other people. I do have to change the settings for it to be completely public, but we'll talk about that later here. Just want to make sure that you have a good start to this.